Alright guys, welcome in. We'll be playing Call of the Wild the Angler for console. We're going to start out fishing for some lake trout. And then we'll progress and see where we go. We might actually check out the Norwegian map. I haven't checked that out yet. Let's see what we can catch in there. But at least to start the stream, we're going to do some fishing on, what is it, Golden Ridge, I think it is. We'll start over here today. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Working. Good, good, good. Oh, there's a lake trout right there, or some sort of trout. And let that sink on down. And then just bring her on in. Again, we're going after some lake trout. This is just the best spot I found so far, but I also haven't really explored too much of this lake besides right here, so there is that. But I knew that there's consistent lake trout catches, at least that I get out of here, this section. You got a spoon, right? Yep. Okay. Throw it over here, see if anything's going on over there a little bit. Takes so long for that spoon to get down there though. There we go. So I just really started using the spoons, and when they hit the bottom, they actually vibrate the controller, which is really cool. So you actually know when you're on the bottom if you're not looking. There we go. What do we got? This is a lake trout. This could be a small lake trout. I got a feeling this is going to be... This probably be a juvenile. Or it's going to be the brown trout. Yep. 55 XP, 80 credits. All good stuff right there. Just let that sink all the way to the bottom again, and then reel it in. Same thing over and over again. And then just slow reel it back in. Let's see what we get. Hmm? Might back the boat up off the spot for a little bit and see if that helps. Yeah, I think we're gonna just back up off the spot and see if we're just spooking them. Back out. Alright. Now let's try it. Make sure we do our reel retrieve rate at a 1. That seems where I get most of my bites are the 1s, not the 2 or the 3. 26 feet right there, pretty deep. Alright, we're on the bottom, rock and roll. not getting anything. Try a little bit more off the weed line and see if that works. There we go, that should be a lake trout. Yep. Digging down. And pull and drag. Come on, fishy. Come on. There we go. Eesh. Come on, Mr. Fish. Come on up. Come on. Got him. There it is. 6.68 pound lake trout. Alright, we're gonna throw, so that worked. Throwing off the weed line. The other day it was the opposite. You're more so on the weed line. So if it ain't broke, we ain't gonna fix it. Throw it out there. And let it go from there. I think we're gonna move spots. Right. We take a little drive. And here we got a point. Got some rocks, some weeds sticking out. I like what I'm seeing here. Let's give this a try. It's only 4 feet though. I don't know about this. Let that sink back down. Bam. Welcome whoever popped in. We are looking for some lake trout right now. And we only have one at the moment. So we're not doing too good. We've been already too, so not doing so hot in that aspect. We're gonna do this for a little bit, and if this doesn't pan out, we're gonna go look for some bass at the main lake. I don't want to spend a lot of time looking for lake trout. Alright, we're gonna make... Actually... We're gonna go over to the trail here. Hopefully there's a boat ramp around here. Yep. And then we're gonna go to the bridge spot where they have us doing the missions. Hop on the boat. We're going to go over to this bridge over here, like I said. We're going to see if we can get into some pike or some largemouth. We'll try fishing it from shore and see what we get. The lake trout were just not biting over there today. Like I said, I was over there yesterday and there was a pretty good bite over there, but it seems to have piddled out. I can just board some random person's boat. Cool. The guy's dangling his fish off the bridge. Oh, 27 feet here. That's pretty deep. Just do slow retrieve, like I said. We got the spoon on. We can see what we get. I'm gonna check what the largemouth. Oops, there it is. Yep. All right. It's a pretty decent fish, whatever it is. It's not gonna be mondo big, but. What do we get? A little pike. Let's get her back out there and see what we got going on again. Letting her drop down. Like I said, we're gonna just keep letting that spoon drop down, then we're gonna slowly bring it back in. Now we slowly reel. I gotta check to see if the bass will bite a spoon. I know in real life they'll bite a spoon, but I want to see if the game says that it's one of the preferred lures that they hit. Because that's really what I want out of the spot. I don't really care about the pike right now. I just want some bass. There it is. There we go. This one feels either it's a really small pike or this is going to be a bass. Off of how fast I just brought that fish in. There we go. A smallmouth, 217. I'm not using that heavy equipment where I should have just been able to bring that guy in like that. What am I using? Yeah, so the rod, oh, it's a medium rod. 8-pound line strength. I probably have 8-pound on there. Yeah. Alright, fair enough. what we were looking for, though. A nice smallmouth. Alright, we'll just see. Maybe we'll get a largemouth in here too, because I've caught largemouth out of this spot before. We shall see. There we go. This could be another bass, because I'm just reeling it in. Pressing and holding L2. Oh no, it's a sturgeon. A sturgeon on a spoon in the daytime. Well, that certainly is pretty weird. I wasn't expecting that, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that was probably one of the last things I thought I was gonna catch was a sturgeon in the day on a spoon. Ooh, someone got a diamond sauger. That's sweet. It was in the left-hand chat box thing where they got it. That's cool. Alright. Didn't I have another sturgeon? Or this could be an actual bass. Pike. It's a small baby pike, but it's a pike. Yeah, see, we're getting bit on pretty much every cast here, which is good. Significantly better than the lake trout we're biting, that's for sure. Someone's trying to drive their Jeep off the bridge. Ooh, got something a little heftier here. Ooh. My guess is this going to be a silver pike. Just because it is putting up a little bit of a fight. Dang. Pulling really good. Come on. Come on! Pike. Yeah. Yep, see? Silver pike. 4 pounds, 6/8. Eastern northern pike. Not bad. Right. Gotta throw it out there. Let her sink to the bottom as we do. And we'll reel it back in. Alright, come on, fishies. Eat your food, fishies. Delicious, delicious, flashy metal thingy-majiggle with hooks. There we go. We get a taker. Thank you. There we go. The bronze pike. A lot of pike at this spot. I wonder if we sized up our spoon, because obviously the game has it set so that way the small fish don't eat the bigger lures. If the thing would, if we would start getting some bigger pike and bigger fish, that might be something that we invest in next, because I certainly do believe that I have the coinage to buy some different spoons and stuff like that where I could be able to do that. It's just obvious that we wouldn't get as many bites, obviously, because we'd be plucking away at the field of options that we would have, unfortunately. But we would, like I said, we're going to be getting bigger fish that way, though. Throw it over there. It's even deeper still out over off the left bridge. The only thing that I really hope they add in the future with this is a topographic map, so that way we can see like the drop-offs, the edges and stuff like that. Because for the most part, I mean, everything for the most part really looks the same, with the exception that you can see some rocks sticking out of the water and some weeds and stuff like that. But it's really hard to distinguish anything else unless the water is really shallow and you can see what's going on underneath. But when the water's deep like this, you can't see what's going on, so it just makes it difficult to find your spots. This is probably a bass. Yes, it is. Hey, Daniel, what's going on, my guy? Just in time for a smallmouth. Let that hit the bottom. Well, he just jumped off the bridge. The guy up top there. Just saw his name go flying down. We're here to fish, not be fish, you know. There's a lot of stuff jumping on the other side of the bridge. I think we're going to switch sides. I'm seeing a lot of fish jump on that side of the bridge. Not that we're not getting fish over here. Boom. Just as I was about to pull it out. That was close. Got him. Another smallmouth. 2-pounder. Pretty good. Okay, so like I said, we're going to just try the other side of the bridge just to see. Saw some stuff jumping over here. Ooh, it's really shallow over here comparatively to the other side. This is only 15 feet. The other side was 20 some. We gotta decrease our retrieval speed. That's another thing I wish they could rechange. is it resets your retrieval speed every time you put away your rod. Nothing on that first cast. Come on, fish, eat your food. Yeah, you can see them all jumping off to the right of me. Fishing too. I kind of want to do a little trout fishing. See, this is the cool thing with this map is that they got so much on here that you can flip and do shit like this. Do the constant retrieve. Bam. Got him. Small, whatever this is. It's probably a bass. Yeah. Mr. Largemouth. Hello, Mr. Largemouth. Right. Throw that back up there. "19 feet to further off the bridge, and those fish are in the deeper water today. Interesting. There's one. Ooh. Potential silver pike? Or is it going to be a really big bass? Ooh. He is dogging me. Come on. There we go. Pike, it's another silver pike. Ooh, we got a new rod. Did we level up? Yep. Level 20. You know what that means? New equipment in the store. Gonna have to go check that out after we bring this cast in and see what we got, because we leveled up to 20. There's a bass right at my left glove if you look. I hope they add like polarized glasses to the game, so that way you could even see even more underwater than you already can, or at least cut the bam, another fish. All right, seem to found a good little bit of fish here, so we're gonna stay here until we stop getting bites, I think. Another pike. 2 and some change. Right, 20 feet. Getting it's definitely, it seems like so far, definitely the left side of this bridge, at least when you're on this side of the bank. Basically the inside facing the lake is the deeper part of the bridge section here. Another fish. Yeah, we definitely found a little honey hole here. This could be a bass. There's no fight to it. Alright. Northern pike. I thought for sure that was gonna be a bass just the way it was fighting. Alright, so we're gonna fast travel on over to the outpost here. We're gonna see if we can get some bigger fish. Smaller ones by using bigger hooks. Nothing on the challenge board.
Rods. We sell them.
Alright, Sophia.
Welcome to Taylor's Tackles.
What
Have
do
a
you get?
browse.
So, buy equipment. New spinning rod, ultralight. Ultralight rod that handles up to 16-pound line. That's pretty impressive. The new rod looks pretty cool though. The X86 Marksman, 2,500 coins. Light action. 7 foot. Actually, I think we're gonna get that rod. We got 4,500 coins still. Baitcasts, they don't really unlock early, do they? They're all like really late. Belta 2.0. Is there a Belta 1.0, I'm assuming? Yeah. Yeah, it's a smaller version. The Iago, for real. That looks nice. Get that. We're here looking for bigger spoons. We have the size 6 one. We're going to go up to the size 3. Did I already have that rod? I did. Oops. I didn't realize they gave you some equipment too as well. Whoops, Daisy. Oh well. We got money to burn. We rich. For now, if we keep doing that, we're not going to be rich for very long. We unlocked some more soft plastics as well. Worms, bigger tubes, not much bigger. Shad, we got some shads. So hook minimum 2, hook technique 2. We'll buy some shads. Alright, now we got new shoes unlocked, some cloud hoppers unlocked, and we unlocked all the hiking boots. All the gloves we have unlocked now. fish and beer. I like it. That's a good combo. Not that I drink beer, but I've heard it's a good combo. Alright, we need to do some storage stuff. I think we're gonna get rid of the brass monkey. First, we gotta unequip it here. Detach. And I think we're gonna actually detach this one too, because this is a very light rod.
You've come
Like
to
it's
the
only
right
got like
place.
4 pound test on it. Storage. Transfer. Transfer. We can do that. I could do 2 rods of that. Where's the fun in that though? There's the buckwheat that handles with the 8 pound line. Actually, the maiden rod was probably. Keep the brass monkey. Actually, I don't want to have 2 of the same rods. All right. Transfer. Transfer. Get the Iago out there. The Belta. We got in storage. We got 2 pound fluorocarbon storage. We got 11 being used, 8 and 4. We put that away. We gotta go buy some line. Oh, we can put braid on there. 11 pound braided. We put one of the size 10 hooks in storage. We need to. Oh, we can put. We have room for 4 spoons, so we don't have to de-equip anything. Crankbait, size 3. Hooks. We got the 5 baits. Dough balls. The only thing that's not in there. Shad. We're gonna put in there. So we need to buy some line, Sophia. What reel? We have the Belta, which handles strength is 7 pound. The Ago is 6. I think I put heavier line on the other stuff. We'll see. That one's got a 5 pound strength. So we'll do 13 pound fluorocarbon. And we'll get another thing of 11. Customize, no, storage. There's like an 8 pound in there. Let's start putting some stuff together. Okay. Want lures, the marksman. Let's put the stronger reel in there. 8 pound. We need we're gonna do a size 3 spoon. Lures for this. Brass monkey.
It's like I remember it, for better or for worse.
Okay, so
One rod on the rocks.
You can't put any more line. So what am I supposed to put on the one rod since it only has? I don't have 3 lines. I only have 2. Bugged. Crap. Is
A few years
there
ago, I
something
was
I
working
can
in a
buy
business
that
a million times the size
expands
of Taylor's
my?
tackles. This one's tailor-made for me, though.
slide the tackle box. Now let's try putting some line. There it is. Now we're cooking. We got a thing of 11. We're going to do another thing of 11. Right. Now let's set up some rods, and then we can fish. Right. Rods. What did I put on this one? 8. We're putting 11 on this one. This is the heavier one. We're going to put 8 on this one. Brass monkey, Yago, 8-pound reel.
Wish I could spend more time fishing and less time behind this chaos. Even when I'm serving customers, I'm catching fish in my head. Sure you don't want to buy more? Or anything?
Alright. So, we're going to try that spot again. Except for now we got bigger spoons. We're going to see if there's anything there now that we of a spoon. We're going to see, we're going to really test to see how much using bigger equipment affects the amount of fish, because you guys saw we were hooking up on pretty much every cast there. So we're going to see how it truly alters our catch rate. And we're going to see if there's a corresponding size increase with it as well. I mean, who knows, too? These big fish could also just be hiding in a very specific spot, and we just found small ones, too. And it's not like the big fish won't hit the small lures, but I just want to catch bigger fish. We'll dock here. Go on this side of the bridge. It's got a spoon on it. Alright, I'm going to let it go all the way to the bottom. Alright, let's start bringing it in. Getting closer to the evening time too, which is going to obviously affect the bass or daytime biters, so we won't even get the bass now. Alright, lures at the top. We'll try throwing out that way. What we might do is we might go to the lake on the east side of the map and go fish for some walleye as the sun gets tucked in there, because I found another spot, ironically, that's under a bridge where the walleye like to hang out, and there's a good little number of them. There's a fish. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, we definitely hooked into a bunch of fish. Holy crap. I have this drag almost maxed. It's at 85%. Alright, yeah, so a bigger spoon got us a bigger fish, for sure. Come on, turn. I cannot move this fish, guys. I cannot move this fish. Jesus. Move, come on. There we go. And he's pulling out, oh my god, he's pulling out all that line I just earned back. This has just got to be a big pike or something. That's my guess, is that this is a big pike. Maybe it's a tiger muskie. I haven't caught a tiger muskie out of the lake that the starter lake where you start at. I caught those more at the dam on the east side of the map. Come on. There we go. All right. Got a little bit of line on him. We're like slowly gaining on this guy. It's like there we go. Got him under 100, and there he's back out to 100. All right. Any guesses? I'm sticking by my guess of a big pike. That is my guess. And there goes the line bass out past 100 feet again. Oh, yeah. Alright, so definitely a little underpowered for a fish of this class, that's for sure. Just off the account of how long it's taking us to get them in. Come on. There we go. Now we're really gaining on them. Look at that. We are gaining big time. I think we finally tired him out. Goldstein? Maybe. It's big whatever it is. That's all I know, dude. I really think that this is just a pike. I think it's a gold pike. Who knows? Maybe this will be a very first diamond, too. Who knows? Come on, move. I honestly thought I was doing overkill with this stuff, but no, he's putting up a real good tussle. Come on, just, you're done. Just give it up. I still haven't seen the fish, what it is. It's a pike. It's a pike, I can see it. It is a pike. Come on. You got him. What we got here? That's only a silver? Oh my god, dude. I want to check to see what I'm using. Uh, 11-pound line, 12 pounds of max drag, and that was a silver only. Can you imagine what a gold or a diamond's going to be that was only silver? Like a lie, I'm kind of scared. I have the drag all the way up to 85%. And that fish was just, at the very beginning, was just pulling like it was nothing. I did like the longer you fought that fish, though, that even though we were underpowered, that it still weakened out. It seems like in Fish Planet, if you're underpowered all the way through, that fish just dogs you the whole entire time and doesn't ever tire out for the most part, in my opinion. That was crazy. We are not at all ready for the legendary fish on this map. That's for sure. What's going on, Daniel? Nah, so there's a catfish one, there's a bass one, and then I think there's a lake trout legendary fish, if I remember correctly. That's the three legendary fish right now. Yeah, we're definitely not getting the bites on the three like we were to six, but we massively upgraded. I think our biggest pike up until that pike was 4 pounds, and we already went up to 9, so almost doubled. Way, way underpowered though. I wasn't really paying attention to how much money we got for that fish either. I probably should have been paying attention. That was crazy. There's fish jumping all around, so we're still in a good spot. It's a good game, Daniel. I'm having fun with it so far. It's not perfect, but it's it's pretty nice. No games are going to be perfect though. I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes in the future as far as map wise and stuff like that. Ooh, there's a bass that just went underneath me there. On the left at the bottom of the screen, you can see him swimming around. Yeah, there he is again on the left. Bottom left. That was... I'm still trying to process what the hell happened with that, because that was just ridiculous. Like, I truly thought we were going to be overpowered for any fish we were going to hook. We're going to go on this side of the bridge. We're going to give it a try over here. Got to make sure we equip the one retrieval speed. See, we 32 feet over here. Definitely deep. Like I said, definitely deeper over here. Some cheese and a big hook. Yep, that doesn't surprise me. Catfish love cheese. They like stinky stuff sometimes. It all kind of depends. If a lot of people use the stinky stuff, then they get into the from the middle of the bridge. Well, I don't have any hooks big enough like that that are unlocked right now, so I couldn't really do that right now. Let's go. So after I bring this in, we're gonna go over to the east side of the map. We're gonna go see if we can get some. We're gonna go to my wall, and we're gonna see if we can get some big walleye. I think. I like that idea. So I'm gonna mark Mark that. Not that I need to mark it. I already marked it. Ooh, I'm gonna leave this up to you guys. So I know this spot down here at the dam gets muskies, and a lot of muskies. Do you guys want to do muskies, or do you guys want to do some walleye and see if we get some walleye? What do you guys want to do? I'll leave it up to you. It's 17:45, so it's like 5:45 in the evening. Muskie, one vote for Muskie. All right, we'll do Muskie. Daniel's the only one who voted. Daniel has the absolute power vote. Ooh, I hear. Hold on, I hear a collectible. All right, we'll get our boat. And don't forget, Daniel, absolute power corrupts absolutely, my friend. Stay humble. All right, get the boat. All right, so we can also check to see if we're gonna get some channel kitty cats, because I also caught some channel kitty cats down here at the dam with liver. So well, if the muskie thing doesn't really work with the spoons, then we'll just switch over to some channel cats, because I know the channel cats will be biting over here. We're getting that evening time. Okay. I usually like to post up right here at the corner. I should have checked to see. Yes, muskie do like big lures, but I've also been catching them on the I'm catching the small ones on the smaller crankbaits and stuff like that. I want to check to make sure that they're going to eat spoons. They should eat spoons. They eat spoons in real life. Where's the muskie? I don't see the muskie. There he is. Swim bait, jerk bait, spinner bait. Shad, minnow, spoon, grub, popper, frog. Okay. I just want to make sure. Holy cow. It's 85 feet in front of this dam? My lure is still sinking to the bottom right now. It is still going. Alright. There's a salmon that's 40 pounds on here? The only salmon I know that there are kokanees, and kokanees don't get to 40 pounds. That's a map I'm looking forward to, is when they do, at least I'm figuring they're going to do an Alaska map, having all those salmon to fish for. I'm excited. I love my salmon fishing. That's probably, ooh, I don't know, between smallmouth and salmon, ooh, definitely close one. I love them both. Ooh, ooh, I don't know. Do I like smallmouth fishing more, or do I like salmon fishing more? That is a tough one. Alright. Yeah, that's crazy. That's a big salmon. Our big salmon in real life up here, like a 23 pounder, that's like a good, that's a very good salmon up here. Like most of them average in that 15 to 20 range. Anything bigger than that, you start getting into that's a really, really good fish. It seems like they top out at about 30. 30 pounds is like a huge one around here. I'm sure they're bigger, but 30 is the only thing that I have personally seen that was really the biggest one that I've seen. And we have touchdown. We'll see what we get here. I know there's muskie, and I know muskie are here, and I've caught some pike here at this spot. Ooh, look at all the muskies up top. We actually, instead of letting that sink all the way down, we might, because of all those fish we're seeing surface, we might actually start retrieving that down a little bit further. 17 or 18 top rainbows, yep. They grow them like that, and I believe, if I remember correctly, New Zealand, they get that big in their rivers. Come on, muskies, cooperate. Right. I'm going to downsize the spoon. And we're going to try to see if... We're going to try to see what's going on here. There we go. Looks like our target species. Alright, so that fish came on the surface. We're closer to bronze muskie. Yep. Let's try... We're going to switch back over to the bigger spoon. But before we let it sink too far, we're going to try doing a surface retrieve. And see if they're just kind of hanging up top a little bit more, or if that was just because the fish was appropriately sized for the lure or not. Yeah, we're gonna probably be finishing up here within the next half hour, Daniel. Probably to call it at 1.
Hey, Buckaroo.
So
Down
if I
on the
see
range if you
you,
need me.
look forward to seeing you later, and if not, have a good one, my guy. Alright. Yep, have a good one, my guy. Alright, we're cast over there. See some fish over there. Reel it in. We started a little bit lower so that way when we get closer to the boat, we don't have it being a topwater spoon. I'm wondering if there's just not a lot of big muskie in here. I think what's actually going to work well is a crankbait. Just because we're not going to be worrying about how far we retrieve it and stuff. We're gonna do a retrieve speed of 2. The line is coming in really fast, though. That's the only thing. I don't want it to be too fast so where they're not gonna chase it down. Can we try figure eighting them? Can we figure eight them? That would be cool if we could figure eight them in. Alright. Come on, fish. I mean, we can see them coming up to the surface and stuff. They're just not biting. We'll switch back over to the smaller spoon, and if we start catching them on the smaller spoon, I'm going to be convinced that there's just a lot of smaller ones up here. We could also probably flip over to a float with some minnows and catch them that way, because I think the hook size is a size 5 that I have. So it's bigger than the current spoon size I have, but it's smaller than the current crank. Yeah, it's definitely the fish just aren't that big, because that's already the second cast with that smaller spoon and we got a fish on. Yeah, if you guys want to catch some tiger muskie on this game, though, you don't care about the size. The dam right in here definitely seems to be the place to do it. And let that drop to about 15 feet. Now we shouldn't have to worry about. That looks like such a big muskie that's surfacing right there. Boom. Yeah, see? This might be a bigger bronze muskie. Just how he's fighting, because he's actually stopping me from reeling. The last one, the smaller ones that we've caught earlier, have not done that yet. So we might have a bigger bronze, or maybe a low-end silver. Come on in, bud. You secure the catch. Oh no, it's a silver pike. They fight so hard. For only being a 4-pound fish? Ooh, it looks like a good muskie. Oh yeah, I can't budge him. And he's rip and drag. Yeah. We got a good one. Our saving grace right now is the fact that we caught him in so close. So we shouldn't have to fight him as much. Come on, fish. Working. There we go. Got him. Ooh, and it's our personal best too. 9.58 pounds. Upgrade of 1.37 pounds. 1/10 of a foot upgrade. Awesome. Alright, so the smaller spoon definitely the way to go. We must be, if we use a size 3 for those tiger muskie, we must be only going for like the golds or the diamonds would be my guess. Although we did get that northern pike that was only 10 pounds on that spoon. There is a lot of big muskies coming up top. There's another one. Cook them with some gasoline, boys. This isn't going to be a big fish, but no dinker. Bronze must be 5-pounder. Yep. All good things. Alright, so far all I'm doing is letting the spoon drop to about 15, 20 feet, and then just reeling it back in. That seems like where we're getting most of our bites. I wasn't really getting it. I also shouldn't say we weren't getting them deeper. Haven't tried letting it go all the way to the bottom with the smaller spoon. Look at that muskie up top right now, off to the right. Holy, there's another fish. Ooh. This is probably gonna be another one of those 5-pound muskies. He's stopping me a little bit, but he's not stopping me. Ooh. Come on back. There we go. Yep. We're gonna let one of these casts just go all the way to the bottom. We're gonna reel it in. We're gonna see if it changes the size of the fish going a little bit deeper. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's actually going to do that, but we'll see. It's just such a deep section. It's just curious too when you float fish. I'm only setting my bobber up here for 4 or 5 feet. It's just curious that the catfish come up off the bottom that far to come get bait. That's something I hope that they will implement your bottom fishing rods and bottom drilling rods, carp rods, stuff like that. I don't think there's carp in here yet. There's not carp in this game yet, is there? I don't think there is. Not yet, anyway. Alright, we'll see Deeper water is going to give us bigger fish, or if we're going to get any fish, throwing it all the way at the bottom. Or if sticking with the letting it drop to 20 was the better idea. So far, just from a timings perspective and how much waiting we did to let that sink and reel in, wasn't worth it. Because we're not getting nothing down that deep. In that 20-foot range again. Look at that muskie that's up top right now. Holy. $54 XP, 69 credits. Alright. So all that bite came within 20 again. We're gonna just let the spoon drop to about 22, 23 and reel in. So we figured out a little bit of a pattern here. It'd be cool if I had a bigger top water or something that wasn't a frog that I could throw and we could see some top water blow ups that way. I need to add the whopper plopper. I'm just excited to see all the stuff they add. I know the game just came out, but like I'm excited to see all the stuff they're gonna add to this. I'm really excited. That muskie's coming from my lure right now. Ooh, you can actually see him. Be another one of those 5 or 6 pound muskies. Six, 4, 3. Yep. 75 XP, 92 credits for that guy. I'm getting a good little bit of XP from the muskies. We're about already halfway through level. So the move over to the muskie fishing has paid off quite a bit. Alright, because we get our line out further, I'm letting the lure sink more, so that way we can keep it in the strike zone longer that way. So it's not coming up and we got 30 feet of line out there. We're not in the 1 foot or even just twirling it on top. Ooh. What is that? The bottom. Ooh. There we go. It looks like a burbot right there. That looks like a burbot. That was very weird animation. Fish like jumped and then it was down in the water immediately. 5 pound muskie. Again. Alright, we're gonna do one. Can you fish brook trout? Yeah, I could switch it up. We could do some brook trout fishing if you want to do some brook trout fishing. They're usually in the small ponds and stuff like that. After I bring this cast in, we'll go find a brook trout spot. Oh, like in the creek? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. Every bit of water that's on this map you can fish in. There's actually a section where there is like geysers and stuff like that, and you can actually fish in that. I don't think there's any fish up in that geyser section of water, but you could totally fish it. And actually, what we might find like a creek that's got some waterfalls, and just see if we can get some trout, just for a change of pace. Because while this is fun, just repeatedly catching fish, I'm sure it's gonna get boring after a while, just sitting and seeing the same stuff over and over again. So what? So this fish in the area are golden trout, brown trout. Yeah, so if you look, like this skinny little bit of water right here, you can fish. You can fish this ponds. You can fish that, fish that. See this little section right here where it gets really skinny? You can fish that. Like this is all fishable water. Um, we'll do a little bit of trout fishing just to change it up. I gotta think where most of that stuff is gonna be. We can try that. I'm trying to think where there's one section around here going up in the creek. There's like a waterfall and stuff that I tried fishing for some rainbows. I know there's rainbows in there, but I just couldn't get any of them. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in here and go up through here and see what we get. Actually, I think we'll start here. We'll go up through this. Go up through this right here. There's probably not a vehicle thing around here though, so I'm gonna have to walk it. The orange guy in the center, eh? Like diamond lake trout. Yeah, like when I started the stream, I was over here, and I caught a couple. I'm gonna try going through the. We're gonna check out what this is. All right, hold on. I found a. We found a photo. We found a photo spot for a challenge. Bronze green sunfish. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna rig up a float setup for them. Oh, I already had a float set up. You dummy. What size hook do I have equipped here? I mean, since we're right here, we might as well do this challenge. We have a 5 hook. We're going to do a size 10. We're going to do bloodworm. We'll see what we get from here. Oh, here's the only problem. think that they are a daytime fish. Yep. Might not get them. Alright, we'll try this for a little bit. If it doesn't work, we'll move on. I don't want to spend a lot of time doing this. Alright. We're not getting nothing. The sunfish are easy to catch. We should be getting those like nobody's business. Right. It is dark though, so now I don't think we're gonna be able to go for the trout. I think all the trout are daytime trout. Let's check. Brook trout, sunlover, yep. Unfortunately, ooh. So the golden trout doesn't care. Alright, the golden trout doesn't care. So we're gonna find somewhere where the fishing zones say that golden trout are. We're gonna try for some golden trout. Brown trout, rainbow trout, brook trout. So not there. Brown trout, rainbow trout, brook trout. I know they were down further here, I think. Right here, maybe. Golden trout, cutthroat, yeah. So down around here. Let's give... We're gonna probably spawn here. Grab a jeep. Go into these little ponds. Gonna equip some eggs. And the float setup. Do a size 7 hook. Put some eggs on there. We get this rod set up with. We have a spinner. We have a size 7 spinner. Yep, right there. Alright, so where's my the car thing is all the way over here. Go back to that. Track. Oh, it's not that far. The map makes it look significantly further than what it actually is. That's the one thing that's sort of perplexing to this game, is that they put the vehicle spawn stations. I mean, it's not far, but comparatively to what most games would do, this is actually pretty far. Oh, look here. A little collectible page. Free 10 XP. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is that right there. Alright, we'll get driving this way. Ooh. Oh, I suck at driving on here. It's actually really fun to drive on here because you can drive up like the mountains and stuff like that, and because there's no fall damage, you can just kind of throw your Jeep off the cliff and get down to places really quickly. I've only had it reset me once. Ooh. Well, hello there, Lake. Alright. So I don't think there's a boat launch around here. This could be purely a... Oh, there's a dock. Oh, look here. Oh my goodness, there is a squirrel statue. That's a fox. Oh, fox squirrel. Okay, that makes sense. Ooh, there's a tree over there that's got the, so they got like the invasive like beetles and stuff like that, plants and stuff like that. They got that on here, and that's one of those trees over there. So we might have to go over. Actually, I'll do that off when I'm not streaming, so you guys aren't just watching me literally walk over to a tree and get a whopping 10 XP for it. Unfortunately, this is gonna be the boring part of sitting and waiting for a bite. I feel like this is gonna be the most effective way of catching the trout. Come on, fish. I know you're out here. There's trout jumping around me, so we're in the right spot. Let me check to see. Cutthroat's a sun lover. The golden ones are spoon, cheese, marshmallow, spinner, red worm. Okay, so I'm not even using the thing they want. Let's see, cheese. We want to do cheese, or we're gonna do cheese. We give them some stanky cheese. All right, now that we're actually using a bait that they'll hit, now let's see if we get some golden trout. Come on. We might actually have to go over to the dam and do catfish just because it's dark right now. First, we're going to try... We try casting right in front of us because we just saw a fish. He's still here. He literally jumped right in front of our faces. I really wish they had a time change on here, because this the fish just jumped next to us again. This just sucks fishing night on here. Oh god, they're literally at our feet. That looks like a rainbow. Dude, there's fish right on our bait right now. Got him. Ooh, they are Colorado Goldens. So that's our first Colorado... Wow, it's a silver already. That's our very first Colorado Gold, or the golden trout. £2. Cool. They're like right off the bank though. Yeah, I understand the casting might be too slow, but the fish are like literally right at the bank. Like there's one literally right in front of the grass, right in front of me right now. Alright, so there are some golden trout in here. There's one that just jumped right by my bait. Go for my bait, fishy. Oh, there's one on my bait right now. Yep. You can actually see him. If you look underneath the bobber next to the plant, you can see it. Got him. Got another silver. It's a personal best too. 3 pounds, 41 ounces. Or 341. 41 ounces is over a pound. That's crazy that they're literally like right here off to the right of the dock. Yeah, so if you're wondering where this spot is and you want to catch some Colorado golden, so there is the Emerald Lake outpost, and then you just go directly to that lake, pond if you will, to the east of it. And then you go walk to the dock, and then you just throw your stuff literally off to right next to the rock piles right here. And there's just a bunch of them just sitting here. There's a really big trout cruising the bank. There's a trout right under our bait right now. Blink, blink. Got him. £4 golden. We're upgrading each time we catch a fish. This is good. We're right next to those rocks now. So the diamond's got to be about, guessing, the golds are probably going to be in the 5s, if I had to guess. Bronze is probably in the 1s or 2s. But that's just crazy how they're like literally right next to the dock here. It's nice that you can see them swimming too, so you kind of got an idea of where to cast and stuff like that, because that's honestly the only reason I cast over here. Just because I could see them swimming by. That big trout is still right at my feet. I'm gonna try reeling in some. Put that right there. What I actually might do is back off the spot too, because I do know that the trout traits that they've given these fish is they're usually spooked by human presence, so obviously standing over top of them, I would figure would count as being spooked by human presence. Gotta reel that in. Yeah, they're like right here. I can't really walk back, can I? So if you saw that fish actually did, when I started moving, it actually did scurry away from us. Hey, you go buy a snowmobile, my guy. Um, Actually, probably the next fish I catch, we're probably gonna wrap it up there. I've been streaming it for 2 hours already. Um, yeah, but before I wrap it, I'm gonna do a little spiel beforehand. Um, I will potentially be streaming this Wednesday. If you guys are new and you want to keep watching, and you're not subbed, you can still check the community tab and see if I'm going to be streaming it Wednesday. Yeah. If you're subscribed, just check the community tab. You don't have to be subbed to see it, or not subbed to see it. Like if you guys just want to come back and you want to watch more of it, just check our community tab. You don't have to. You guys don't have to sub to the channel if you don't want to. I appreciate it if you guys do, but you guys don't have to do that. Check the community tab. It'll say when I stream it again. I'll put out a thing the day before, night before, or if I know for a fact that the weather's gonna be really crappy, I'll put it out even earlier, so that way you guys can kind of come hang out, because it's nice having you guys here and chatting with you guys. Yep, have a good one, Jeremy. I'm gonna try and change the depth. Gonna go a little deeper. I mean, I love for the float fishing that you can actually zoom in on your bobber and actually see it and what it's doing. That's nice. Fishing Planet, I make mine the size of a balloon so I can see it. Because if it's not the size of a balloon, I don't see it if I'm casting out far. Doing good there for a while. Now we're not doing good. That's why it's fishing, not catching. Alright, hold on. There's all kinds of surface stuff going on over there. That's still not far enough. There we go. There's like a bunch of surface disturbances and fish jumping over here. Really? Get another rod? Well, if you were here earlier, or if you weren't here earlier, I should say, you missed where I bought a rod. I saw that it popped up on the left that it unlocked or something like that. So I went to the store to buy it again, and I bought it again, not realizing that I actually had earned it as a prize. So I would probably just buy that rod again. Alright, there we go. using cheese for bait. So if you guys have this game and you want to come to the spot, using cheese for bait with a size 7 hook. Ooh, he's a little jumpy boy. All right, what did we get? 317. All right, guys, gonna wrap the stream up there. If you guys want to subscribe to the channel so you guys keep up to date on the game, I'm gonna probably keep doing this, streaming it. It seems like there's enough people watching it that'll keep an interest on it. I'll do this more regularly and more consistently with the things, so that way you guys can chime in. If you're new, I actually got real life fishing videos on top of the streaming this game as well. So if you want to, go check those out. And again, like I was saying earlier, if you want to know when there's going to be a stream, check the community tab of the channel. I'm going to pop in what time it is. Everything time-wise is going to be Eastern Standard Time, US. I'm going to leave that in the community tab as well, though, what time Eastern Time it is and all that good stuff. But yeah, next time we're going to go over to the DLC map. We're going to fish that. There's a couple of fish species I want to check out. I'm not going to play that one. We're either going to stream this game Wednesday or Sunday. I'm not sure which yet. I'm going to see which has the crappier of the 2 weather days. We'll stream it either, like I said, Sunday or Wednesday. And then it'll be my first time experiencing that map, so it's going to be a first time reaction to it as well. And then I'm gonna buy my lures and stuff like that beforehand, set up the stuff, so that way you guys don't have to sit and watch it. Unless you guys like watching me set up the stuff and crap like that, then maybe I'll leave that and do that for you guys too. But we'll do the Norwegian map next time. Thanks for popping in, guys. Appreciate you being here. It was fun. In the next stream. Catch you, my good dudes.